Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Plays Demon's Souls, of course the 2020 remake for the PlayStation 5. Right out the gate, let me go ahead and just thank you so much for the huge support shown on the first episode and the tons of comments, many of which we'll be talking about today, but also allow me to extend my condolences for those of you who have been trying desperately to get your hands on a PlayStation 5. I will tell you that I was extremely lucky. And the only reason I was able to get one was because I was watching Distortion 2 speedrun. I want to say it was Dark Souls 2. And someone in his chat just happened to link a hyperlink, which I clicked on because I was foolish and I apparently trust everyone implicitly. But I clicked on it, and what it did was it bypassed the queue somehow on Amazon. This is early days. And I was able to put in a pre-order through Amazon directly, thanks to that person. I don't even remember who it was, but that's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be in the same boat as you. So keep trying. I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you get to try out this console and this game specifically very soon. So today, we're going to be tackling 1-1, the Boletarian Palace, but I want to start out with some of your comments because I asked for a couple things, comments and questions, but also some build ideas, and I did get some ideas for builds. Perp Frogs suggested dual wielding, which I've never tried, but you know what? I think that could work out really well with what I want to do because I want to try and focus on status effects like poison and bleed, and if I could actually have one in each hand, that could be kind of fun. So, Perp Frogs, I like it. We Happy Gamers says, that spear from World 6-1 in pure White World tendency. Now, unless We Happy Gamers has found a way to open up that broken archstone which went to the northern limits, I think he means 5-1, the Valley of Defilement, and in pure White World tendency, you can get the Ishtarel, which is a really cool spear, and it is almost entirely magic damage. But it does require 24 faith. I like it. Let's work towards that. Just need to pump my faith up. Michael Johnson had suggested a well-rounded build so I can just show off a variety of the weapons. I think that's a great idea. I also had another idea, and you can let me know in the comments below what you think. Something that a German spy has done, and I've always loved Franz. I've been watching him since I've been watching YouTube, honestly, and one thing that he often does is he will actually have multiple characters and show off multiple builds to display the variety in the game. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see. I would be willing to have 2 or 3 builds to show off for sure. But he also wanted to see some co-op and PvP. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Isaac Garcia, wants to see bows. That is absolutely on the agenda. And then Chadley wants a stealth archer build. So Chadley can leave. All right, a lot of other comments that I want to go through, but we'll kind of pepper those in throughout the gameplay. One thing that I did was I took all of these soul items out of my storage, and I'm going to use them in twofold. One, I want to buy some things from our blacksmith here, but also I want you to see this. So I only had one of those, no big deal. But now that I have 6 of these renowned warrior souls, they do give you the option of using multiple, which is great. Also, this actually just happened, well, I would say fairly recently, a couple months ago with their last patch. When the game first came out, if you use these soul items, there was no sound. There was no indication it actually got used other than your soul counter going up in the top right, which was really disheartening. I like the soul sound. I probably didn't need to use all those, especially since I can't... Oh, okay, good. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered has been updated. I don't yet know how to turn off PS5 notifications, so please no one attempt to chat with me right now. But yeah, let's buy some stuff. Let's see. Bolden, what do you have? I can't upgrade anything because I failed at the Vanguard, which also a huge thank you to all of you for not pointing out just how terribly I fought him. I appreciate you. Let's see. Crescent Moongrass, we don't really need any of those. We should need Edge Sharpening Stone. I will want another dagger. Let's grab a short sword as well. Why not? The Heater Shield. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love the Heater Shield. I love the Heater Shield just about every game they've ever put out. Arrows, yeah, let's definitely buy, let's say 50 arrows. That ought to do it. And then I do want to buy a cracked stone eye. Now, this actually goes right into another comment. This is from Francisco Cacoilo. Nope, just Francisco, you know who you are. he suggested using the cracked eye stone for the 5-1 boss. That's the Leechmonger who does heal. Now, I haven't tested this, but I'm very, very curious. I'm going to buy 2 of them because also something I only just learned with the remake, and specifically I learned it during a live stream when I was trying to do a bow-only build, the Phalanx can heal. I honestly and truly had no idea that the Phalanx could heal if you didn't kill him fast enough. And I'm wondering if I use a cracked eye stone on the Phalanx, and I don't know the duration, I'm not sure if it's 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I'm curious if the Phalanx would be unable to heal. All right, so let's try this. Let's try a short sword in the left hand, which does offer just a little bit of blocking, but I can do kind of the heavy attack, and then I'll have the dagger in the right. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Let's make sure that we have our hotbar set up. So we have Crescent Moon Grass. Not going to use New Moon. In fact, I should probably drop that off in our storage. But actually, no, I'm not going to, because I do want to show off one of the new features, which is the ability to transfer to storage items that you pick up in the field, out in the game, which is pretty cool. Oh, you know what I didn't do, though, is any fashion souls.
I was worried sick.
I don't want to be heavy, and I don't want to be even mid-rolling, but do I want maybe some new gloves? The black gloves only weigh 5 or 0.7. Ooh, these are heavy. Those aren't so bad. No, I don't think the royalty clothes are really fitting this character. Yeah, ooh, I can definitely take the Ring of Longevity, though, for a little bit more HP. I think it's a 5% bump. Let's see. So we're at 286. Putting on the Ring of Longevity brings me up to 314. Sure, we'll call it 5%. Anyway, off to the Boletarian Palace, the Archstone of the Covetous King, a huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers attack trespassers, their souls stolen by demons, while nearby, terrible dragons have taken roost. Other than the controller, one of the best features, hands down, of the PlayStation 5 is this. And by this, of course, I meant that near instantaneous loading times. Look at this scenery. I mean, look at just the colors popping from all the flags and the tapestry, the fire burning in the castle. Oh, my word. It is nothing short of stunning. Right, so let's get a move on. Let's head back here to grab this shiny. So Doctor Who has been a longtime supporter and viewer of the channel. He had a great comment, a great idea, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this as well. His suggestion was to use his playthrough to improve my PvP skills. And what he means by that is basically, don't shy away from PvP, and instead, use this opportunity to have all of you help me out and kind of teach me how you do PvP. So make sure that I record all the PvP sessions, and then in the comments below, and maybe I won't show every encounter depending on how many I get, you could kind of give me your tips and tricks on how you would have approached certain builds and PvPers. So I think that's a great idea. I think that is something we could certainly look into, and again, comment down below, tell me what you think. Now, the only thing I don't like about this dual wield idea is the fact that there is no true combo for something in your offhand. So using the L2 of the short sword in rapid succession just does the same move. So it's not very fluid, but it's different. I kind of like it. I'm digging it. And actually, that just gave me a surprisingly good block. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with just how well that blocks. Not to mention all these Dreglings having... Ooh, nice Dregling shield. These Dreglings having such low poise, it's really easy to just stun lock them, even with something weak like the dagger. Ooh, firebomb, nice. We'll be coming for you, Phalanx. And what do you want to do? Anything? Oh, okay. Granted, it doesn't do that much damage even when I'm not blocking, but still. Pine resin, there you go. You know, I really like this game design. All the Dreglings, specifically, at least anecdotally speaking, the Dreglings near this large portcullis behind which the Phalanx is, drop pine resin and firebombs. And to me, that is the developer's way of saying, hey, hint, hint, if you're struggling against this guy, you may want to consider fire. All right, let's get this crossbow guy going. There we go, there's one. There's two. Still no plunge attack, unfortunately. Look at that Well of Souls, so cool. Looks really, really great on the remake. Some more half moon grass. All right, let's see. There we go. Come on out. Now, I'm curious, and some of you will probably know the answer to this. Shields that go on the wrist like the Dreglings have, is there a specific name for that, or is there a style? I know it's something that really was used at one point. I'm not sure if there's a specific name for it. I am actually not hating the dual wield. I know that there's, you know, a lack of combos, and it may not work too terribly great against things like, well, anything other than the Dreglings, who do have some soldiers coming up. So, you know, may not be as effective as I'd like. That guy using the firebomb was actually the best case scenario here. Now, I'm assuming... Yep, I can still do a shove attack. Good. I don't know why I didn't think maybe I couldn't with the dual wield. It really wouldn't make any sense, but that's good to know. All right, Unknown Warrior Soul. Now, the Mailbreaker, you know, a lot of people mock the Mailbreaker, but actually getting a thrust weapon right at the beginning, unless you started as, I think it's what, that's the Royal, right? The Royalty class starts with a rapier, which is really nice. Other than that, I think you could, you can't buy one at Baldwin. Look at that, I can just stun lock with my dagger. But for 2-1, Stonefang Mine, having thrust against those scale miners is so, so helpful. Do you want to throw another one? Oh, this is actually kind of fun. It's not gonna, whoop, right into the fire. My character didn't care. Oh, speaking of my character, I had asked about the name. I don't even know that I can really. I don't know that I can pronounce it a second time. But pure Pugioni. Probably offending for so many reasons. But a lot of you had kind of probably Googled the translations, which is, you know, exactly what I would have done. So kudos to you. But the first person to actually leave a comment with what I considered to be correct is Isaac Garcia. He's also the one who wanted to see the bows, but he had said that it meant child dagger. And yeah, when I was trying to come up with names, I always really like to consider things like other languages, especially Latin. I think Latin is such a cool language. Let's see if I can shove this guy off. And I was thinking of names with dagger, and I thought dagger child, and that's where Google at least told me that Puer Pugioni is about as close as it's gonna get. Although there's Yuri Saboya was expecting young Silverius. Don't worry, I think the Silverius clan, nice, good, will be making an appearance in Demon's Hold at some point. No doubt in my mind there. No? No backstab? There we are. And what do we get? Ooh, another firebomb and 2 more firebombs. Absolutely huge. Some half moon grass. You know, there's actually an item coming up here that we're going to grab soon that I didn't know existed. Well, I didn't know that it existed in this area, I should say. No, it's not the bastard sword. No, I knew about that one. That is a pretty decent early strength weapon. If you pump the strength into that, you can put out some big damage numbers, even when you haven't even upgraded it. Good kill. Alright, you want to go ahead and... There it is. I was kind of hoping... There it is. There's the backstab. Now, the pikemen actually might prove to be a little bit... Ooh! That hitbox, though. Did that really just go right through those gaps? That's impressive. Oh, it's gonna just firebomb. Right. Come on. Oh, still got me. Yeah, the pikemen, they always give me problems even when I'm not playing an unfamiliar build. Come on. Alright, so here's the deal. With this night coming up, I need a better shield. I need a shield in general, but the buckler 90, is it worth it? Probably not. No, I think this time around I'm actually going to be smart. I'm not going to go for the Red Eye Knight. Not without having 100% physical reduction shield. It's really not worth it. The Blue Eye Knight, we will take on the Blue Eye Knight. We may die. There's a very real chance here. Let's see what kind of damage reduction I can get. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Ooh. Oh, the shove saved me. I actually didn't mean to shove. I meant to attack. Ooh, edge sharpening stone and a couple of half moon grass. But I think that shove actually saved me. Now, of course, over there, we can unlock a shortcut. But this is the area I was talking about just a moment ago that I didn't know there was an item down here. I honestly and truly had no idea that you could just drop down here and boom, you get yourself a light crossbow. No, the crossbow's got no love in the remake. None. It's just a downright shame. Oh. That was a lot of screaming for someone who didn't die. McBrittle Plays, which I did always check to see if this person had a YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube name that sounds like you have a YouTube channel, you better believe if you comment on one of my videos, I'm going to see if you have a channel of your own. Not because I am, going to mock you. It's because I'm always excited when I find out that people who view this channel actually have channels of their own. And sometimes I just love to check it out and see what you're making, but also maybe I have a little bit of advice I could offer you. So if you do have a channel, do not feel hesitant to let me know. Love that they both end up killing themselves. But McBrittle Plays, who doesn't have a YouTube channel, sadly, he asked if he could keep track of my deaths. Absolutely. I am not shy about my deaths. I mean, I had one in the tutorial, for crying out loud. So by all means, go ahead and keep track of those deaths. Let's go ahead and cut down our dear friend Stockpile Thomas's daughter and wife. Horribly, horribly sad. Now, I think maybe now's the time to start getting some pot shots. What do you think? I'm not sure how I missed that one. He was stationary. What do we got? If I had some flaming arrows, this would just be great. Ooh, just missed. I was kind of hoping to pick some of them off, but if I'm just going to do little bits of damage. Really? Stopping this track, though. That's good. This area can actually get really, really dangerous. Uh-oh. Unless, you know, they fall off the stairs. Just, if you get swarmed by these flame-wielding draglings, that can be very difficult. Wow, so you guys want me to do PvP and I can't even snipe these draglings? Then again, you know, 1 damage a drop. They'll be dead in no time. Come on. 1. And still 1. And I think, was there 1 more? 2 more. Good, good. Come on, fire. Oh, Dragling Shield. Nope. Be much happier with some resin or some fire bombs. There we go. Bow coming in handy. The Cling Ring. Yeah, I mean, how can you argue the Ring of Longevity versus the Cling Ring? I mean, it's a staple. It is a staple. Oh, another nice feature. If you want to go to the very first item in your hotbar, just like in subsequent games, I don't think Dark Souls 1 had it. Maybe the remastered. But if you hold down on the D-pad, it'll go right to your first item, which is great. Some H-Spice, the old Ragged set, and, of course, the Jade Hair Ornament. Horrible story. Horrible, sad story. Poor Thomas. He's going to have survivor's guilt for as long as he lives, for sure. Oh, Crescent Moon. Ooh, Pine Resin, good. Yeah, what I'd like to do with the Phalanx is just have a little bit of fun with them. And if I'm remembering correctly, the Pine Resin adds flat damage. It's not percentage-based, so it does work very, very well against a fast weapon like the dagger. So I should be able to clear the Phalanxes, or the hoplites rather, around the Phalanx pretty quickly. And then we can play around with the poor bear Phalanx demon and just see if he can regenerate, and then we'll do the test with the Cracked Ice Stone. In fact, what I'm mostly curious about is, number 1, can he heal through the Cracked Ice Stone, but also, can he heal if all the hoplites are gone? I'm not sure if the hoplites are kind of the source of his healing ability. This guy's just going to let me take care of... Oh, perfect. He put his shield down right at the right time. Make sure I don't get blown up here. Do love having a bow early on. I don't need any unnecessary surprises. There we go. All right, now let's hop down. We can actually snipe some of these guys too. By the way, another change. You can't just walk against the wall to hop over. Even though the mechanic isn't really used very often, you now have to interact with it by using the circle button. Which is kind of nice. You don't accidentally walk over. Thief Ring, perfect. All right, let's snipe at least some of these. He's not even moving, Blue. Oh, I do love that you can get their attention with arrows. What I'm thinking is, what if I... Really? What if I miss a whole bunch? Can I now take care of... None of them? Or okay, one of them. This is just a waste. No more, no more. Let's just finish them off. I think he's a little too close. There we are. And I just love that he hops down, but before he even interacts with you.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletarian. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Hooray, the brass telescope. Although, I think that is a crow trade item, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's go back to some good old-fashioned melee here. Okay, Ostrava, not Ostrava, the speedrunner. He should be able to take care of himself for the most part. I love the new on fire animation, or not even the animation, but just the graphics. It's so ridiculous. Ooh, the scimitar. Maybe I want to switch. Uh-oh. Do I want to switch the short sword for the scimitar? I do not want to hit Ostrava here. And once again, I just called him. Nope. No, 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 no. It was one hit. Relax. I keep calling him Ostrava. If you didn't know, little plug, you know, BlueLizardJello had his own little slice of fame. I was on an episode of Who Wants to Be a Soulsionaire, and I actually won. I actually won the 1,000,000 souls. And that was after my good friend Curtin Guy, who has a fantastic channel. He's not as active as he used to be, but still makes some great content, especially his live streams. But he called me as a lifeline, because he was on it, and he didn't trust my answer. And so he lost, and then I was called in to, I guess, kind of take over. All right, let's do some firebombs here. Especially that guy ought to get multiples, I think. Okay, still a twofer. I can deal with one. Oh, please don't get in the way. Oh, nice block. You know, I love his sword and shield set. Especially the shield. It's just, it's so characteristic. Oh, another mailbreaker. Fantastic. Didn't actually know these guys could drop. Oh, right. Not done yet. Good. There we are. All right, there we go. So that is actually the same reward that you get if you kill the Vanguard. You get 3 shards of Hardstone and 3 shards of Sharpstone, which is enough for a single upgrade along either the Sharp or Hard path, depending on the item you want to upgrade, which is definitely worth it. Oh, I was talking about actually changing to the Scimitar. What kind of move does that have? Oh, it's a parry. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. So I can parry with curved swords or a light... Okay. I like that. I like that. And I think that's the same case in all the other Souls games, or several of the other Souls games. That was a parry attack, or a parry attempt. Let's try it. Ready? I don't have the timing down. We'll get it. Because that's actually really, really fun sounding. That's not a healing item. That is A-okay. Oh. Hello, sniping opportunity. So, once again, I'm not really sure that bows are for me. They're great in theory and all. I like the idea of kind of crowding them all up and then letting Ostrava take care of them for me. Oh, he didn't. Spoiler alert, he didn't. Right around the corner, that worked very nicely. What? Why are you patrolling back down there? Why is he... I'm not really sure. Does he not go all the way to the end? I mean, I guess he wouldn't go all the way to the dragons. Too early. Let's try this again. Too early. He's gonna get me killed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's weird timing. I will get this. Or die trying. There it is. If I can get that down, that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, before I go left, I always like to go up here, take care of the crossbowman. Which means I also do have a blue eye knight. How do I want to handle the blue eye knight if I'm not going to be blocking? I don't think I like the idea of trying to parry this guy. we might have to. This could hurt. This could hurt. Nope. I was just a little bit too late, I believe. That's alright. I have the healing. That's one thing that Demon Souls is just absolutely famous for, is the sheer amount. There it is. The sheer amount of healing items you get. Ooh, more throwing knives. Great. Oh, hey, throwing knives. Let's move on to the next comment. So, Ancient Dragon corrected me. I was talking about kunai doing bleed damage, and he was right in thinking I was thinking of Dark Souls 3. Because the kunai in Demon Souls do not do bleed damage, they do poison damage. So thank you for that. Gabriel Souza? Gabriel said that he can't play a Souls game without hearing my voice narrating it. And, I mean, to that I can only apologize. You know, that sounds horrifying and truly like the stuff of nightmares. Where are the enemies jumping down? Do you have to go all the way down here? Yes, okay. Oh. Look at them in tandem. That's kind of adorable, actually. Whoop, why not? Let's go ahead and aim center mass. There we go. Oh, dual wielding, kind of fun. Combos would make it even more enjoyable, but still pretty cool. All right, Draggly Merchant, what do you got for me?
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling eh?
So we got healing items. I'll probably buy some of those. A longsword. I do absolutely love longswords. We're going to get it. We're going to buy the club. I'm going to just try and buy a little bit of everything, right? I already have a light crossbow. Soldier shield, why not? I already have the drag. Wooden shield, sure. Do I want the plate armor? I have enough, might as well. Of course, this, coming from someone who just not too long ago said he was going to try and make a well-rounded build, and I have to get my faith up to 24, so spending items on needless stuff maybe isn't the best idea. And we're probably actually okay on everything else.
Thanks for that. Come back soon.
Just make sure I have a variety of armor to wear and weapons to try out. Right, so this is going smoother than I anticipated. I'm really glad I figured out that curved swords can parry. I should have known this, but I didn't. Or if I did, I forgot because, that's how the brain works. Could be a demon. I am still online, but I am not human, and therefore, we have not been invaded. Ooh, wait a minute. Time out. If I'm going to be invaded, doesn't that mean I have to be human? That's tough. That's tough. Oh, there has been another major change with World Tendency. World Tendency no longer goes towards the server average. So if you words are tough today. In the original Demon Souls, whenever you logged on to the Demon Souls server, your world tendency in all areas went towards whatever the server average was, which was typically neutral to just slightly white. Very, very rarely was it ever towards the black tendency. And that made it really difficult to maintain your world tendency. Well, that's gone. It is now just your game that dictates your world tendency. But if I'm online and I'm human, so I get invaded, if I die, that is going to decrease my world tendency towards pure black. Which maybe that's okay. Because if I go all the way to pure black, depending on the area, I should be able to get back up to pure white. Let me know what you think about world tendency. And if you would rather see me focus on world tendency, or if that's something that's better suited for the everything possible. And so now you're not so much concerned about it, and you would rather just see some sweet PvP and co-op action. Let's get some throwing knives. Ooh, 23 damage? That wasn't bad at all. This guy's good with a shield. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, I kind of actually like the rolling of the dagger. It's like you go for the jugular. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Soldier's Lotus. Soldier's Lotus cures poison, I believe. Let me double check, just because I'm curious. Ah, bleeding, good. Yeah, I remember everything perfectly. I have an eidetic memory, I think is what they say. Dragon's Roost over to the left. No way am I going for that just now. I have not practiced that route in quite some time, so nope. We are just going to wait until the dragons are gone. Speaking of dragons, let's go ahead and get him activated. And come on, breathe fire. Nope. I wasn't exposed enough. Come on. I don't really want to fight all these guys. I was hoping you'd take care of them. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Come on. Okay. Okay. Oh, really? You're going to stop right there. This is not going as... Uh-oh. Right. Well, I'm going to end up killing a lot more of these than I anticipated. Dear dragon. Now, are these real dragons or are they wyverns? I can't remember if these are 2 or 4-legged. Well, we'll have to take a look. My guess is that they're actually wyverns. I could have actually run across this stinking bridge. Definitely 2-legged, so that makes them a wyvern, I believe, right? Also known as a worm. Come on. There it is. Thank you, friend. I'm gonna top off just because I can. And let's go. I know there's gonna be 2 more crossbowmen. Oh, he's already back for more. I'm gonna have to give him a moment to settle down. Go back to your roost. There you are. Okay, now just go, 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 go. I should be fine. We can collect these items after we've gotten across and taken care of these guys. Now, the dragon does not breathe this far, so I'm safe, but fortunately, so are these guys. Oh, time to back up, though. Oh, he might be far enough. Okay, so he did get caught. Soldier shield, the one I just bought, perfect. Oh, go back, 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 back. And one more item that we'll grab. Okay, soldier shield. For next time, don't buy it. Waste of souls. And more crescent. Worth it. Right, so we're nearing the end of 1-1. Got the boss ahead of us here. Got a couple of hoplites along the way, and that's it then. We can finally go back and talk to the Maiden in Black, talk to the Monumental. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. Pardon my interruption there. I accidentally yanked my audio cable out of my computer. Right. Now we do have a little bit of an ambush. It's definitely something I can deal with. Don't forget, back here through all these wonderful destructibles, more pine resin, more than I will need for this upcoming boss fight for sure. Oh, and now we have a spear. Should I try and parry it? Kinda think I should, right? Ooh, 2 spears. Alright, let's at least get one separated if possible. Nope. You're just gonna be difficult, huh? Someone run ahead. Did you actually just leash? Okay, thought I would have gotten that. No, the lighting is really bad here. Uh-oh. Okay, I had to just spam that attack because I was hitting a wall for some reason. Let's reset this. I do want to try and parry this. Good, perfect. There it is. Ooh, I actually got a partial parry. Did you see that? I did take some damage. Which is okay. Which is alright. Chip damage isn't the end of the world. And again, I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I would as soon as I put 2 weapons in my hands. Yeah, I really like the rolling R1 of the dagger, just because it seems so brutal. Four quick R1s does them in, that's great. Ooh, hoplites, alright. Oh, good. 19 damage against their fleshy backsides, not too bad. Ooh, 2 sharpstone shards. That is really, really good to see. And there we are. How about with the scimitar? Oh, 34. Very nice. And 2 more sharpstone. This is really, really unexpected. Oh, caught that one. There we are. There's the backside I was looking for. Just trying to sneak around. No way. 1 more. Okay, 5 shards of sharpstone. And I have to say, it's got to be thanks to the Providential Ring. Maybe I'll get even more during the boss fight? And that's it. That's all she wrote. We are ready to take on Phalanx. Let's get the old hotbar ready. Just going to leave on some healing items. We will get the pine resin. I don't actually have to be going all the way out like this. Get fire bombs and then the cracked stone eye. Hopefully I only use 1. I'm assuming I throw it and I don't just drop it at my feet, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Right, so I am going to soften them up a little bit just with some fire bombs. Just because that is always the right thing to do. Nice damage there. Wow, a lot of them have already dropped. Just do a ring around the Phalanx. Okay, didn't actually mean to hit this pile, but I'll welcome it. Split the difference, split the difference. Nice, good. How about another one? Oh, yeah, okay, did hit 2. I hate when I only hit 1. It just seems like such a waste. You know what? Into this pile. By that I mean just that guy's face. So the goal here is just to use all the fire bombs up to soften it. Then I'll kind of take on the hoplites just with the dagger. And then we're going to play around with the Phalanx a little bit. Alright, that was good. I'm going to heal up just because I can. Yeah, it definitely does add a flat damage, which is just amazing. To go from, what was it, 19 against these guys? Not bad at all. Good. Alright. How many left? Not too many. Nice running R1 there. Not actually trying to kill you, pal. Just trying to get your bundies off you so I can kind of have a laugh with you. Still got a little bit of flames left. I mean, even through the shield, it's doing work. Okay, fire's gone, so definitely want to re-up. I know I'm hitting the Phalanx, but that's okay, because we're going to let him heal anyway. Just don't kill him. So, I kind of need you to start dropping the rest of your hoplites. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, what we could do, let's wait for him to start healing. I don't know how long it takes. I'm watching that hotbar. As soon as I see it, I'm going to go and try and drop one of these cracked eye stones, or cracked stone eyes. Oh, it looks like he dropped a hoplite. Go. Doesn't seem to be healing. Do I have to give him distance? Oh, this guy's gone too. I'm not even gonna waste a pine resin on you. So I'm gonna leave one hoplite, and then I'm just gonna stand back and see what happens. I'm gonna line up his health bar with that pillar right there. All right, see if it moves. I'm also gonna try and watch him to see if he does anything special to indicate he's gonna heal. But so far, nothing? Why isn't he regenerating? I mean, he regenerated several times during my bow playthrough. It was making it very difficult to actually kill him. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait a minute. I'll cut this out if I have to. Well, I gave him a couple minutes standing completely still, then I ran to the opposite end of the arena trying to get him to do this, and well, he's just not. Does he just stop regenerating once he's reached a certain plateau? Will he now that he's all alone? I mean, it would be kind of silly for him to do it now. I'm not sure. Well, if any of you have any idea as to what makes him regenerate, let me know, because I don't get it. I mean, he really did in a single fight regenerate probably 2 or 3 times. Well, there's the Phalanx. First boss down, had a little fun with him. Didn't really act like I thought he would. But there we go. One thing I do like to do is actually go ahead just to kill the hoplites that are in this room on the Lord's Path, and then see if they give me any drops before I head back to the Nexus. And I think 2 or 3 more. Oh yeah, wow, look at this. Oh, wait a minute. 8.2, what did you drop? So now I can actually send a sword, but what did you just drop? A hoplite. He dropped the hoplite shield. Oh, cool. And some sharpstone, large hardstone and hardstone. Oh my gosh, everyone has dropped some. More sharpstone. I mean, I could just come back here and farm for some upgrade materials pretty early on. I like that. And, yep. Okay, 4 for 4. More Sharpstone. And, alright. Look at this chest. What a troll. What a troll. Not too bad, though. I'm glad I came and cleared this area out before we went back. That is very, very welcome indeed. Yes, I will go grab this other item. Oh, there's actually a summon sign over there. How funny. Not going to be summoning right now. We're going to go back. We're going to be calling it here. Yes, I know it's you, Ostrava. Just kidding. I know it's Ostrava.
It's me, Ostrava. Look at me. Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
Yes, one last time. That's all he's asking for. Sure, we'll never run into him again. So I've been thinking as I've been playing today, and I think... Oh, never mind. Looks like we did get another drop up here. Oh, no. This is just from a corpse. More throwing knives. Good. But I think with co-op, I'm not going to play co-op in my world, but I will do co-op in other worlds. Check this out. Who is it? Bones00. You've invaded 5 worlds. Ooh, is scary. But I think what I will do is I'll do co-op with other people. So I will actually put my summon sign down and see if we can get some co-op action that way. But for now, get the lead demon soul. Let's head back to the nexus. We're going to talk to the maid in black. Not going to go up to the monumental yet. We'll wait for the beginning of the next episode, giving all of you some time to discuss, to leave your comments down below, to talk about the build you want to see and what stat points you think I should be investing in early on.
Welcome back. The monumental awaits the above. The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
So the way to the monumental is unlocked. Now this statue I think is still locked until I've talked to the monumental. Yes. Once we've talked to the monumental, we can interact with that statue and we'll have a conversation about what that statue does at that time. Maid in Black not having much to say to us just yet. Stockwell Thomas, I'll be breaking your heart next time. But that is going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Demon Souls. So glad you're all enjoying it. It's, you know, it was shocking to me that you wanted to see more Souls games. I mean, from a channel whose growth is largely due to the fact that he made some Souls walkthroughs, and for some reason you want to see more Souls games. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, then not that shocked. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for watching. Keep the comments coming. If you want to have your comment or question read on the air, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Make sure it is interesting and catches my attention. I'm having a great time. It's good to be back in Boletarian. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you. We're going to do a different one each time. Next time. This is me reaching out and high-fiving you with both hands. We'll go with that. We'll see ya.